Well, we're live. All
Hey, I'm Crystal.
I'm still Jamie.
Hey, still Jamie.
Yeah, it's better than being the other Jamie, which I was for years. Sometimes still am. It's all good. Shout out to the other Jamie. Love you.
Love you, Jamie. Sorry you couldn't be here.
Yeah. So how are y'all tonight? We're just gonna get started.
How do we get it to where the chat,
There it is.
live chat? All right.
Yay.
Maybe some people will show up.
Maybe they won't. That's okay too.
That's all right too. Yeah. Let's see if I can find us in case people show up, and then we can chat.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No,
Just no.
it's not there yet.
Well, we're not there yet.
I have
Are we
no
going?
idea. I have no idea. I
It
don't
says
know.
we're going at the
It
top.
does say we're going.
Oh, look, it
For
shows us right
59.
there. There we are. Live. It's our first time to ever go live, so if you have fallen onto that by accident somehow, please join us. This is going to be interesting as we are
Where did you
starting
find the
to
live?
figure this out. You had to like refresh. I don't know. It was just on my thing. Did you subscribe?
Yes, I am subscribed.
I was not, so that's why I asked. So, thought I would be able to look at it on here so if there's comments, but no, because of feedback. So, hey, already learned a lesson there. It's interesting.
Oh, so I guess that means that I can't either.
Probably not.
So we just got done watching this really good movie. It's called Beach.
Is.
Huh?
Beaches.
Beaches?
Yeah.
Oh, Beaches.
With Bette Midler, from 1988, I think it was.
Yeah, like an old one. And
Such
it
a
was
movie, though.
good. Look, it's still not showing up that we're live. I don't understand what's going on right now.
It's on mine.
Is it?
See?
Oh, it does. No.
It's a good picture of us, actually. So, that's cool.
Anyways, it was a really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. This is not a movie review. This is not like, hey, watch this movie. We're not getting paid. There's no advertisement. I'm just stating that it's a good movie.
Oh, interesting. Let me answer this real quick since nobody's watching us. Hey. Live on
happens?
YouTube, but nobody's watching us. Oh, one person's watching us now.
Hey, one person.
So, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
just
you should
hanging
hang up
out.
and go watch us.
I haven't actually started talking
All right,
about
bye.
anything yet. Hey, guys. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you, hon?
Hi. So, just got it on here. Just figured out how to go live. We can see that we are live and starting to get a viewer.
Viewer.
You are valued, Elizabeth. So, yeah.
Yes. So, anyways, we don't actually have a topic today. I think that we're probably only going to pick topics whenever we have guests
Oh,
on the show.
okay.
I think.
You can't see us. Why can't you
What do you mean you can't see us?
see y'all? You can't see us. Why?
Are we having technical difficulties?
Oh, why
my.
can't you see us? Let's find out. Yes. Let's find out. I look like I can see us on mine. So, I don't know, Elizabeth. I can see us on mine, so it looks like
We had 4 people, now we only have 2. Oh, you were one of those.
I was
4.
one. I was one of those probably. So, oh, your camera's backwards.
Really?
Um,
I don't think so, because on her live it shows us.
yeah.
Oh man, this is what happens when you go live and you don't know what you're doing.
That's okay. We'll figure it out though. So.
But on her
Yeah.
On her phone it shows. Can you turn the volume down? Alright, now show it. See, it's showing that we're live on her.
Yeah, so Elizabeth, you might be having technical difficulty
Elizabeth went away.
of your own. That's okay.
I can see y'all. Hey, Brittany, bitch, what's going
Hi,
on?
Brittany, bitch.
How are you?
Yay, glad you can see us. Glad our camera's not backwards. So, Crystal was saying that we probably will only have a subject when we have guests. And actually, thanks for joining us, former guests. So, yeah, pretty cool. What?
Anyways, we're just hanging out, having a spot of tea.
Oh no, that was a horrible accent. I love it. Do it again.
It was a spot of tea.
That makes me like how much. We need to ask people if we can say their names on here because
Whose name you want to say?
Peter.
Peter
Oh,
Pan. Peter.
We love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Brittany left.
Yep. Brittany left. That's alright.
It's all good.
Anyways, we're just hanging out, not really doing anything. I thought that we would go live. This is our first time going live.
Yes.
We thought we would go live and see what all the fuss is about and see if maybe we could get some Q&A going on.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
Really just anything, you know.
Yeah. Talk about recovery. And how things
Typically.
have changed.
Typically that's what we
in
do.
the last- Typically.
When you have friends that are only in recovery, like you'll get together with them and you'll talk random stuff. But typically what you talk about is recovery.
Yeah, because it's so different. It's absolutely changed.
Oh, Brittany's still here. Yay.
Oh, yay! So somehow our counter is not working then. I'm glad you're here with us.
Yeah, it doesn't show that anyone's watching.
That's okay. We're not in it for the numbers. She
It's
is.
all about the ego.
She's
all
in it for
about
the
the
numbers. I'm in it because I'm still trying to please her. No, that's only half true.
That's ego too.
It is actually. It is actually, yeah. So, and that is honestly how we end up talking about recovery. Like, oh, I've changed so much. Like, I can't believe that this was the way I was, or I can't believe that this is how I used to act, or oh, look at what I get to do today because of recovery. I get to act like this today, and I don't know. It's kind of cool. And then there's times where it's like, oh, I can't believe I acted like this, even though I'm in recovery.
Yes.
And for me, it's still a lot more like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
throwing those sunflower seeds, huh, girl? Yeah, Brittany knows what I'm talking about there. So,
What's sunflower seeds? I want to know.
man, because I still. So over the summer, or like right before summer happened, I went home and my work was handing out flower packets, like seeds.
Yeah.
Because about pollinating, you know, bringing the bees back because they're like becoming extinct.
Right.
And so it was, you know, it's good for the environment if you plant these pollinating flowers. Well, I had got them like a few days before, and I had gone home and I had showed my husband, like, look, got these seeds, you know, and he's off on Monday, so in my mind I was like gonna come home from work and I was gonna put on my shorts and he was gonna be all, you know, from mowing the yard and ready to go, and I get home and he's like not ready to go and he's not talking about planting the seed, and I'm like, hey, look, we're gonna plant these seeds, and because, you know, I had an expectation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I got all dressed and excited over this expectation that I hadn't discussed with anybody.
You didn't even talk to your husband about it.
No, what for? It's my expectation. I don't need to include him in my fantasies, which is usually why they don't work out for me.
That's why they're fantasies.
Right. And so anyway, so I go in and he's like, I'm not trying to plant seeds right now. It's hot. I was like, but I plan on us planting these seeds. And he said, no, I really don't have any desire to plant these seeds. And I said, but look, there's seeds. He's like, look, it brings bees. I'm not putting bee plants by the house. Like, I'm definitely allergic and afraid of bees. I'm not going to do that. I don't know why you thought this was a good idea at
Hold
all.
on, pause your story. you're allergic to bees and you're afraid, and yet you come over to my house where
Not
I'm
me.
a beekeeper.
Him.
Oh, he. That's why he don't come over here no more.
And that's why he didn't want to plant these flowers. He said, oh no, I'm going to have nothing to do with it. And I got so angry. I was like, I can't believe you've ruined my whole day, ruined my plans,
Why
ruined
did
my
you plant them by yourself?
Because that was not my expectation.
Huh.
Yeah. So, the old me would have opened the packet of seeds and been like, to hell with these seeds, and thrown them all over the house. Because that's what I would have done in addiction. I would have thrown the seeds, broke some stuff, kicked out, asked for a divorce. Because, I didn't get my way.
Because that's the way people handle that.
I mean, not typically, but in addiction. And so, I got to not throw the seeds all over the house. Even though I still want to. Even though I still want to throw seeds all over the house. I don't have to do that.
I don't typically want to throw seeds. I want to throw poop.
Why, are you a monkey?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's ridiculous. Why do you want to throw poop?
Because I like to poop on stuff.
You
man.
do not. Why are you saying
I do.
What?
I don't so much anymore, but I do. I still want to. I just don't act out in it.
Oh, you're talking figuratively.
No, I don't really want to throw real live poop. What?
I want to throw real
Oh
live
my
seeds.
God.
Real live seeds. I want to throw them all over the house. I want to break stuff.
I just like to spread my bad mood around.
Oh, I get it now.
I don't literally mean that.
I was like, what? Dude.
Like I'm just gonna 2 girls, 1 cup it,
She said that. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Yes, exactly. And then because I've had a bad day, I want everybody else to have a bad day.
Yeah. Or because my expectation didn't get met, I'm feeling poopy.
Right.
And I want everyone else to be poopy too.
I get it. You're being YouTube compliant.
Yes.
Aww. See, that's because of the program. Before program, what would you have said?
The word.
And to heck with somebody's compliance.
Yes. Screw that.
Man, can't tell us what to do.
I'm a grown woman. Except I usually say that a different way. I usually say that nicely. There's a glare on my glasses, so that's why I keep taking them off.
Oh. I got new glasses today.
Did you?
Yeah, because I can now.
Why?
Because I have a program.
And?
I have insurance.
Oh my goodness.
Employed, employable.
You got some insurance.
That's a difference. That's different, y'all. For real. They're super cute. I can't wait to be able to see.
I'm sure she just copied me.
Oh, I wanted to. Really did want to.
I don't blame her.
It's pretty cool, really.
I copied Mikey.
Oh, he did say hey, Mikey, you said you check us out.
Hey,
so
Mikey.
I bet you will actually find us sooner than later, which is pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool.
I put way too much sugar in my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Now it's super sweet.
No, that's cool. What do you do about expectations now?
What do I do?
You know, like how do you, because I don't, man. I still have them for everybody. I still let them control me most of the time. Like, I'm really struggling with that.
You let the expectation or you let everybody?
No, like, I still have them. So the expectation is still controlling me, having them. Because if you don't meet my expectation, then you must not be my real friend, or I must not be a good enough friend to you, or maybe you don't, if you're my husband, you don't love me like I think you should. You know what I'm saying?
My delusions
My kids,
have
my
nothing,
husband.
nothing at all to do with you. My delusion is my delusion. I'm just delusional.
Oh, so you're aware of it, as where I'm still like holding on to you must not like me?
I'm not always aware of it, no. I've gotten better at realizing, but no, I'm not always better at it.
How'd you get there though?
I just,
Was it time?
yeah, oh yeah, it took a while. It took a while, probably 6 or 7 years. And then one day I decided
Damn,
that,
wait, hold on. 6 or 7 years.
yeah,
Alright, then I'm still okay.
yeah, you're right on track. And then one day I realized that I hate being angry over something that I did not communicate. And I was trying to blame my husband or my kids or my parents, whoever, right? And realizing that I was really angry at myself because I didn't communicate to them that this is a boundary, or this is what I like to do. This is what I expect to have happen. This is my kid's birthday party, and this is how I want it to go.
Oh.
Whatever it is, I've got some seeds, and I would really like to go and spread them about. And I don't ever plant my seeds. I just spread them around. I just toss them out there and just let nature take over, and it just does its own thing.
What?
Yeah, it happens that way.
I'm even trying too hard when it comes to planting stuff.
Yes, you are.
Force you in the ground and you're gonna grow!
No, I always just toss them out there, and they just do their own thing. But
Man, like I do that with stuff, like everything still though. Like, I'm gonna make you fit in this box and you're gonna, and then I'll say something sweet, like, oh, girl, where your feet are at?
let me plant you in this little box so you can just stay shut up right here.
Right here.
That's it. Just you don't get to go anywhere else.
Like my poor husband, where are you at? Why are you there? Because you're with your friend and I'm grown. Yeah, but why didn't you call me? Because you're with your friend and I'm grown. But I expect you to call me. My poor husband. I'm very lucky to have him. Oh, well, expectations. Do you expect anything from, like, I don't know. I know with newcomers you expect them to go out again, because that's what you always say. Like, yeah, they're not done. But do you expect anything from people that have time to, like, walk you through stuff still?
Yeah, of course. I actually just called my sponsor the other day, and I told her that, I'm doing a set of steps with a group of people, and I told her, this 4th step that I just did has got me in a weird spot in my head, and it's so weird that, like, I don't want to drink, and I don't want to get high, but I'd really like to drink a Dr. Pepper. And I know that it's because all of the stuff that was on my 4th step was childhood stuff. And that was my coping mechanism as a child, as I drank a Dr. Pepper. So I called her, and I'm telling her, I'm just in this weird spot, and she's like, I'm excited to see what's going to happen in your 8th step with this. And I was like, what do you mean in my 8th step?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. And she said, well, there's been character defects that have covered this up for all these years. And I said, really? And she said, yeah. And I said, I don't think that I understand what you're saying right now. Maybe if we get together and I go over this with you, you can show me.
Oh.
And she said, absolutely. I'm going to hang out with my sponsor on such and such day. And I said, well, let's do it later that night. And she said, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I still have that expectation. And it's not just my sponsor who I go to. I'll go to anyone who I think has probably been through it and has been able to stay sober through it and is willing to guide me. Because there are some people who say, I'm willing to do that. I'll do that with you. But they won't walk the long walk.
Right.
And that's...
It's probably because they're busy throwing seeds across the road.
and that's kind of what's necessary, is to walk the long walk. It's a long, hard walk.
But isn't that like why we're supposed to plug in and become part of? Because you don't know who's walking the long walk until you're in the middle of the long walk, and if you only have one person to rely on, if they're not there, if they're throwing seeds, you're kind of screwed. You gotta know more than one person in recovery to be in recovery.
Absolutely.
Like at least have somewhere you can plug in.
Like I have a whole slew of people in my phone in recovery, and they're not just from which city I'm from.
Which city I'm from.
I have people on my phone from many different
cities.
And
Yes.
and I, you know,
That's funny.
I keep those people in my phone, and I talk to them periodically. I won't say regularly.
Yeah.
But that's what going out of town to meetings and going to conventions and doing all that stuff is for.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that I'm so very grateful to be able to, because it's like random, like weird, you know. We were talking in the van earlier, and it was like, oh yeah, what about this? Like this is so because of the program, and that's, you know, hey, if you have something, if you're watching right now and you have something that is because of the program, because of recovery, throw it up there in a comment. What is your, because of recovery I get to blank? What's your blank? Because of recovery I get to go to the eye doctor.
Because of recovery, I get to miss half a meeting to have a family meal
Yeah.
that I didn't even know I like to have. You know, whenever I came in, I wasn't cooking, I wasn't cleaning, I wasn't doing anything, you know. And then my husband got a job in the evening time, and I had to start going to a different meeting, and I had to start having family dinners with me and my kids, and I thought, man, I don't want to spend this much time here at the house around these people who don't like me, and I don't really care
Right.
for them because I don't like myself at the moment.
Oh my God, yeah, that was like yesterday for me.
Yeah.
It might have been tonight.
And what I found is that once I started doing it, I really started enjoying it.
Oh, and you're really good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you really are.
I have gotten good at it.
Yes. It takes practice. I couldn't cook at all when I, like, in my life, you know? And then I cooked drunk. That is not wise. There's a lot of concoctions. I'm doing words. And then now I can kind of cook. I can't cook as well as you can, but I'm learning.
It's a gift. It's an absolute gift.
Yeah.
And I don't take any credit for it at all. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a gift. My grandmama could cook. Both of my grandmamas could cook.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We're down one and up one.
I don't think our counter's working properly.
Might not
though.
be. But nobody commented
No
on
one's
anything.
commenting.
That's okay. There's one thing you and I can do is talk amongst ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I think it's neat that we get to.
I need water. You need some water?
Yeah, please. That'd be great. I think it's neat that we get to, because of technology, let people into these conversations that would normally not be shared.
Yeah.
You know? And it's so important because there are people who really can either benefit from and or help us, you know. It's kind of a two-way street. Let's go. I'm tired, y'all. I had a long day. I took a day off today to get some errand running done. And I've never been more tired on a day off in my life. It's ridiculous. Brittany, are you still with us? Put her on speakerphone.
Why are you calling Brittany?
Because I like her.
Are you saying we're boring?
No. I'm saying if she's watching us, she might as well be able to get to talk too. Brittany, you know I'm calling you, right? Answer your phone.
Brittany!
Brittany! She's like, I ain't answering.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear us?
Yes.
Are you still watching us?
Yes. But I feel like my video is delayed or something because I was watching y'all live and you were still talking and then my phone rang and it's you. And I'm trying to write stuff in the chat and it's not letting me send it.
Oh, really?
Aww. What's sad?
Wonder why.
I don't know.
Oh,
Did
no.
you want the video or is it still going on?
No, we're still going on.
Okay.
Our live is not live. Our live is delayed.
If it's live, it's a little delayed.
But why is it not
Why?
letting you go type in the chat, I wonder?
Yeah, I wonder
I don't
too.
know. It may even be, I had to turn my Wi-Fi off because it kept like buffering. And so I don't know if it has anything to do with my Wi-Fi being off or not. I don't know, I'm not
probably.
tech savvy.
Yeah, it probably does.
Just click the little live button at the end there. If you go to the video, click the live at the end of the stream over there,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be able to see us live.
Okay.
I think we should just have a live channel and just talk. And when we talk about recovery, that's cool. But
Okay.
let's not. Maybe we should not focus on it. We do that anyways.
Yeah, we'll do that anyways.
But we're pretty funny and pretty interesting. More
I
when
think
we
we're
quit
awesome
trying.
chicks. Yeah.
Yeah, we are awesome chicks. Now I just want to hold your boob.
I need some ice in my water.
Okay.
It's kind of warm because it's been sitting on the counter in my. Can I say that?
Sure.
Oh, in my Berkey.
I don't know why they wouldn't want free advertisement.
Oh, that's twice I advertised something.
Alright, well, we're gonna let you go so you can keep watching us. Try and comment in there to help us figure out how to use this thing. We're old. We feel old. I feel old.
How many people in recovery does it take to work YouTube live? We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna get back on there.
Alright, bye.
Because I can't watch it on the phone. Okay, bye.
Alright, bye. I love her. She said she can't watch it. She's the only one watching. Well, you should message Carlitos and tell him to get on there.
Oh.
What do you do when you can't hang out with your friends in person? You create a YouTube channel and go live and tell them to get on there. That is what you do.
Alright, I did it.
Yay!
So, anyway.
So this girl, last night I was watching her live channel,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not even kidding. She was talking. She was just sitting there on the front porch, sipping some tea, talking about. And y'all know what I watched today? I watched the UK Celebrity Big Brother. You know how many people were watching her?
No.
2.8 thousand. I don't know how you have 2.8 thousand. Wouldn't that just be 2,800? Why wouldn't they just put 2,800?
I don't know.
I don't know. Seemed like a lot of people though.
Because 2.8K
Yeah.
seems like more than
Sure.
2,800.
Yeah, it is more. 800 pennies. 800 pennies seems like more than $8.
Yeah, it does.
It costs 800 pennies.
800. Or just $8.
I'd rather have $8. I'd rather have $1 than 800 pennies.
Or
$1 is better than 800 pennies.
$8.
That just took a weird sicko turn.
Some weird
No, I'm not
stuff.
into voodoo at all. Give me your doll hairs.
Totally just made fun of a whole group of people.
Didn't make fun. I joined in.
Was that supposed to be voodoo or witchcraft?
This was a witch's plot. See?
Okay, because you were making fun of voodoo.
Oh no, I
You were
didn't make fun of
about. I'm
voodoo.
sorry, you were joking about voodoo,
Oh,
and then you went to witches.
yeah.
Like you're just beating up pagans today.
What? How is that beating them up?
I don't know. It just seems like it.
I don't think I would do. No. I would not ever do that. That's not nice.
It's not nice.
You're the one asking for $8 hairs.
I do need 8 doll hairs.
And that is why I would not make fun of witchcraft or voodoo or pagans.
It's a good reason not to.
Would not do that. I'll go get you your $8 hairs. And what else can I get for you? No, that is not nice. You should not do that. Make fun of people.
I make fun of people all the time.
Oh, that made me actually turn red in the cheek a little bit, which is good because that's the most exercise I've had today.
Man, I played a video game all day. I played Resident Evil 6.
How was that?
It was awesome. Me and my husband just vegged out on the couch.
Yeah.
We ate a salad for lunch.
Lunch?
And bacon for breakfast.
Nice.
And we just sat on the couch and played Resident Evil 6. I don't know, they say it like that in the game. Not exactly like that, but they say it like that in the game. And anyways, so that was kind of nice. And then she came over and we had to stop playing. Because
I'm the ruiner of all fun.
Because she don't want to. She ain't gonna sit around and watch somebody play a video game.
I wasn't invited to. I would have if I was invited to, but it was told, hold on, let me stop playing this.
Hey Jamie,
Yeah.
do you want to sit around and watch me play video games?
Oh no.
Yeah, see.
I just feel better now that you asked me.
And then we cooked supper.
Yep, y'all did. And I stood there and watched it like a fat girl with my fork and my knife in my hand like this, just standing in the kitchen.
Just waiting.
Just waiting. But let me just say, I did not, it's not like I came into the kitchen and grabbed a fork and grabbed a knife and stood there like that. No, did not. Her husband, actually I got the fork on
How's she
my
gonna
own.
blame my husband?
Because she did it. I got the fork on my own so that I could sneak a...
Are you threatening me with your spoon?
Why?
Are you gonna spoon me?
Is it time for another cheesy joke?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Spooning leads to forking, so use condiments.
That's actually really good advice.
Thanks. But, yes, your husband did hand me a knife, and I got the fork on my own. And then I stood there. He kind of burnt himself with the grease.
Bad.
He really did.
Messed up my good shirt.
Yep.
It was a nice shirt too. I was upset about it.
Popped it everywhere. It was kind of scary,
Yeah.
actually.
He got little spots,
All
splotches
over, yeah.
all over his stomach area, his torso, his torso.
Whoa! It made a noise. I don't know
That
what
was
it
my
was.
phone.
Oh, it's her phone.
Yeah, no big deal.
Oh.
Brittany! Hey, Brittany, are you there, Brittany?
Yeah, she's there. She's our person. Our one little person up there all by themselves. I wonder, what do you think?
Why isn't she commenting?
She's trying to, but her Wi-Fi's slow. There she is.
Oh! Yes, we can see it, Brittany. Yay! I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you figured it out. You're so smart, Brittany.
You are.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, what do you think? How do we make this more? How do people see it more often? What should we do?
I think we just have to do it more.
Maybe.
And then it'll go to like, the more people that see it, the higher it'll go in the live. Because you can go to a live tab. And so
Yeah.
like the more people see it, the higher it'll go.
True.
Jamie!
Yay!
What's going on?
Hey, Jamie.
Hey! That's what she said, hey!
I totally feel cheated on right now.
Oh.
Hey! The more videos. Exactly just like that. Yes, exactly just like that. Absolutely. I think Jamie can see Brittany's comments before we can see them.
Oh yeah, like, share, and subscribe.
Uh-huh. Do that.
Share it to your social media platforms, and you are a mind reader. You're so smart, Jamie.
She is
Share
smart,
it.
actually.
Share it. You could just share it on the YouTube to personal friends that are on the YouTube with you. I knew you were going to say that.
Oh my gosh. I love her so much. What am I thinking right now?
You shouldn't ask her that. You know she's going to say something crazy.
Oh.
We don't actually have a topic tonight. We are just chit-chatting. If you got something you want to discuss, bring it on.
Oh, we did kind of talk about expectation a little bit.
Oh, we did talk about expectation.
Expectation and like getting angry when expectation isn't met. How do we deal with unmet expectation before it becomes a resentment? And we actually didn't get to that part in it. You know, dealing
So what do
with
you do?
right now. Honestly, I'm still figuring all that out to even realize that's what it was. I'm still really a baby in this deal. Hopefully, God willing, the creek don't rise. My sobriety date is May 29th of 2015, so just a little over 3 years, and I was dry for the first year and a half, so got about a year and 4 months of actual, like, working a program in recovery, talking with a sponsor, reading literature, and working some steps. And so for me, I'm just now even realizing that that's what it was. To go, oh, that was an unmet expectation. And when I realize that it was an unmet expectation, I can figure out what my part in it is, which allows me to let go of the resentment before it becomes one, so I can focus on changing myself. And I have a sponsor that helps me with that, because I just tell her what's going on, and when I'm not willing to look at it, my sponsor kind of makes me.
Oh, it went away.
Yeah.
How do we see it?
How do we
all
see it again?
The time?
Hold on a second. We heard the end of this. Okay.
Any solutions for my alcoholic mind? I had 2 teenage. Oh shoot! Why does it keep going away? I had 2 teenage breakdowns in my home tonight. One had a flat-out panic attack. Any solutions for my alcoholic mind? Maybe call my sponsor.
That's a really good idea. I mean, yeah, always. Because the first thought is
And
criminal.
breathe. Remember to breathe. Stop. Pause. Pause when agitated or unsure or something. That's not a direct quote.
No, yeah,
But pause.
aggression is not always because we're angry, and when you're angry, you're not always aggressive. But aggression is always aggression.
Yeah.
So if somebody is being aggressive with a panic attack, or the parent, like, that is a form of aggression. Like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to freak out until you pay attention to me. I'm aggressively getting your attention until you pay attention to me. That's a sign of aggression. And competition's aggression.
Sometimes it's just anxiety.
Sometimes it is anxiety, but sometimes it's aggressive anxiety too. So, I mean, if the point is in that, it's sometimes what you were saying, slowing down.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in a hurry to get somewhere, but I slow down, I no longer have to drive aggressively because I've slowed down. The people who are in front of me are no longer in my way, and I have time to think about it. If, for example, my little granddaughter, she got aggressive with her brother because he had her shirt. And it was her shirt. She wanted her shirt. Oh my gosh, give me my shirt back. And so she got aggressive and she tried to like rip it out of his hands. It's like, whoa, slow down a second. Is it going to change the fact it's your shirt because he has it? Well, no. Okay, does it stop making it yours because he has it? No. But if you had slowed down and thought about that for a second, then you would have realized there was no need for that aggression.
Right.
And so sometimes that's the answer, right? To just slow down, call your sponsor, slow down, and figure out what the issue is, because the issue is very rarely about the dishes.
Right. And if we teach our children to do that, if we teach our children the spiritual principles, then they get to grow up learning how to cope with things instead of hiding them, instead of stuffing them under layers of crap, not literal crap.
Woo! All right. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is
Good
awesome.
job.
Nice.
Right on.
And
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes that's what it takes. I mean, it just depends on that You know, I had a friend once who,
Oh,
I bet.
yeah, it is so exhausting.
the good news for you specifically, because I know you personally, is that, I do, actually, I know you personally, is that the exhaustion that you're experiencing is because of you're outnumbered, the pure number. So it's not a lack of ability,
Yeah.
and I think that's important for
And
you
it
to know.
takes a lot of energy whenever you're dealing with one kid who's having a meltdown,
Let alone
but having two at the same time,
on
or
top-
back to back, or whatever.
and on top of everything else. I mean, just simply the being outnumbered, and it's not because it is not the lack of ability. It is the lack of hours in the day for you personally. Girl, I love you, and there's no way I could do it. I could not do it.
I couldn't
There's
do
not
what you
enough
do. I could
advice.
not do
There's
what
not
you do.
enough suggestion. I don't have enough program, and
Pray.
my sponsor is not big enough. I could not do it. I could
Pray a lot.
Oh,
Pray,
yeah.
pray.
And no, you're not alone. You do have a support system. I think that goes for people in recovery in general, though. I think a lot of times we forget that it's not just about calling our sponsor. It's about, calling the other people we know in the program and saying, hey, what are you doing right now? Can you come over here? Stop being afraid to ask for help.
Yeah.
In general, I mean, and if you're in recovery, ask for help when you need it. I think that's important to know.
That is.
Because I mean, we can't do it. I couldn't even do my dishes when I came in. I couldn't do laundry. I mean, somebody literally had to
My
come over and
sponsor
show
told
me.
me to take a shower and wash dishes.
My sponsor told me to take a shower not even 2 weeks ago. She's like, get up, get dressed. What the fuck? I was like, I'm just having a bad day. Well, what are you doing right now? Laying in bed? I was like, you need to get up, take a shower, and start your day. I was like,
I don't need to take a shower, so she said. I don't need to take a
I don't need
shower.
to. I don't want to.
just wash my hair.
I don't need to do it.
Get up and take a shower and start your day. Brush your teeth. Take a shower. What?
I must hold it out so I can brush. I won't do that today. Today I won't do that. I don't know. Sometimes it's the little things, even being told like that right there. Well, do you?
So I figured I'd get on
Yes.
here until what?
I don't know. It goes too fast. I don't know how you like keep it popped up.
I don't think you can. I think it's
No.
just.
Because I feel like with y'all, I can't.
Soak up some energy. Yes.
Yes.
And we gladly give it. Gladly.
Well, you give us energy too, though. You know, that's the thing. It's mutual.
Yeah.
It's definitely a give and take, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of give and take, Brittany, you were specifically mentioned by name the other day. People are beginning to wonder where you're at and miss you. I think that is important to know.
Right.
Because, you know, that means that's different. That is absolutely different. And, you know, when people start going, well, where is she at? And why didn't, what's she up to tonight? And gosh, we miss her. We want her to come back. You know, it's always come back, keep coming back. But when it becomes, we want her to come back, you're starting to plug in and you're doing something.
Yeah, you're doing it right.
That's
Doing
kind of
something
cool.
right. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So, way to
That's
go
really
on
cool.
that. That's awesome.
Yay. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. I used to know a guy who, anytime somebody would upset him, he'd be like, I was like, what's it mean? He's like, thumbs up. How do you change your name on here? She's on here actually with you. Your niece is. So, I don't know. Can you not see her comments?
Brittany, are you still here?
She's on there, but she is not paying attention. No, she probably is. I love her so much. She's so funny.
Jamie or Brittany?
Both of them.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when Brittany goes, Aunt Jamie's! Yeah, Jamie's here.
Why does she call her Aunt Jamie? What is that about?
You haven't figured it out?
No.
Because you're our sponsor. So we're like sister
sponsees, yeah.
sponsees. And she's my sponsee, which makes Jamie her aunt.
Oh, does that mean I'm her grandmother?
Yeah, we want to discuss that, old lady. She calls you her grand sponsor. About time, hooker.
She's not a hooker anymore. She's in recovery now.
Actually, she really never was.
Oh, good for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was her sponsor. I'll show you tomorrow night, Aunt Jamie. Love it. I love it.
Oh, how to change your name? You have to go into like Google Plus to change it.
Oh. So wait a second. Is she your first grand sponsee?
No, I had another one. She's gone back out now. She has decided that.
That's where she. Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah, that
And that's right. She did.
she needed some more
Yeah.
learning. What do they call it? She needs to experiment.
Experiment. Yeah.
Yeah, she's testing the water. She's seeing what's going on out there.
Jamie, I got some new glasses, so I had a really hard time trying to figure out. I tried to call you actually.
She said she didn't want him to look like mine and she didn't want him to look like yours, so she got a mixture of the two.
What are we drinking?
This is
Tea.
a very lovely Earl Grey tea.
She does it.
Tea.
Have you seen this yet? Look, I did this the other day. I'm not advertising, but look at this. This is one of those cast iron pots she has, and there are these cups right here, and they're also cast iron. And every single time she starts to drink this, she burns herself.
Hey, if you
Every
come
time.
over here, like right now, you can have some hot tea with us. There's plenty to go around.
Mhm.
If we run out, we can always make more.
You should come over.
You can come over.
You should.
We'll figure it out. We'll get you in the shot somehow. You can sit right here.
Oh, there is a seat right here for you.
You could straddle that.
There's a seat right here for you. You know why that's funny? You do. Cause Jamie ain't
Cause
gonna
she's
fit
so
right
tall.
here.
I just meant she could sit in this vicinity.
Is there?
Be there in a few.
Yay! Brittany, where are you? You coming too? Yeah, you're probably all the way out in your city.
In the city. The Eagles, man. The Eagles, right?
Okay.
Whew. That's who sings that song.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really good at music.
Am I wrong? Is it not the Eagles?
No, I mean, it might be. I have no idea.
I'm gonna Google it.
Brittany knows. Let Brittany Google. Ooh, Brittany, that's what you should always do whenever we go live. You should sit in the background and
just Google
fact check for us. You can be our off-camera person, like Donna Dorable is for Kathy and Hoda. Right? Yeah, and then you can do like on live appearances.
Except we're not drunks.
We're drinking our tea.
I said we're not drunks.
She said something to do. Put a whole bunch of I'm here as long as y'all are. Awesome.
Right on.
Can you please fact check for us who's sang In the City?
I bet you it's the Eagles. I prefer behind the scenes.
That's what I heard.
Oh.
That's so funny. I don't care who you are.
No, we gotta figure out how we're gonna fit Jamie in the frame.
Oh.
What if we move this that way a little bit and she sits over there? Oh, behave!
Why?
I don't know, that's what she said. I wonder if she did it in her best Austin Powers voice.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't put my hand on. It's too many years of dope, y'all. Just straight
Did he
up.
do it like,
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm really horrible with movies, artists.
I am really
Songs.
not. I bet you it's the Eagles.
It probably is the Eagles. I don't know.
Now, here's something that I did not know
Okay.
that I think is kind of cool is that Aerosmith, and I had watched their videos, of course. I'm
Ah.
old enough to have grown up in that era where their videos were very popular. What's the song? In the City.
She totally just. That's awesome because do you realize now? I know you were talking about Aerosmith, but I have to say this real quick. Do you realize now that that is every single video that we've made? These are my squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrels. Sorry, go ahead. Hey, Brady, high five. Good job.
So anyway, so I didn't realize that Crazy, Amazing, and what was the third one? There's a third one. Was a trilogy videos. They were all three.
Oh.
They all, if played in the right order, tell basically a story. What was the third one?
It's
Crying.
Cool. Ah, good
It is
job,
the Eagles. Yay.
You're the winner of that one. That's great.
Did I get a chicken dinner?
For
Winner,
what?
winner, chicken dinner?
Nobody ever gets a real chicken dinner.
It's fake chicken.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. That's what they sell in China is fake chicken.
They sell that at the Walmarts in a can. Actually, that's real chicken.
Yeah, so I was going to say it's actually real chicken. How much battery do I have on this thing?
I don't
We
know.
might have to like switch over to use one of our
Nah,
phones.
just plug it in.
I can't plug my tablet in. My battery is died. Like, my battery has gone bad on my tablet. And it has to die or be turned off in order for it to charge. And then it takes 2 full days to completely charge.
That's
That's
because
ridiculous.
this picture is a lot better than. I thought you were on your way here. Why are you still messaging us?
She is probably watching and driving and messaging all at the same time.
Oh my god. She probably don't do that. That is bad idea.
So bad. Shame, shame.
Okay, just out of curiosity, has anybody else ever been like, I hope they do pull me over so that I can tell them what I was just texting? I'm not drunk.
No. I never
Like,
think
because
so.
it would be an improvement. Well, no, because you weren't ever drunk when cell phones were around and driving.
I had cell phones. How old
10
do you
years
think I am? Yes. I had a cell phone long before we ever even moved to New York.
Oh,
we moved to
shoot,
New York
you're right.
in 07.
I guess. I mean, let's see.
I do remember whenever there weren't cell phones. I do remember whenever there wasn't no internet. I remember when there wasn't,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
computers like there are now.
I remember when there weren't cordless phones.
Compact disc. And then
Tapes.
cassette tapes.
Cassette
That's what I
tapes.
meant to say. Cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And my grandma had an 8-track player in her bedroom. And I used to think that was the absolute coolest thing in the world because I had never seen one. I had never even heard of it.
Yeah.
You know?
We watched that movie, Beaches, tonight. Brittany, you ever seen that movie, Beaches? It's about best friends. And one of the girls, she finds out she's sick. And she goes and she does research on it. Well, we realized in that moment, like, we're talking 1988 is when the movie was done. 1988. So, that's 30 years. And 30 years ago, you had to go to a library, get a book, open it up, and write with a pencil to achieve research. That's crazy.
The year I was born. Oh, you're so young, Brittany. That's awesome.
She's born in 88. 10 years exactly.
Oh, you were 10.
I was 10, yeah.
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 I was 9. In 88. I was 9.
How old were you your first drink?
I was 8.
Now, is that the first time you ever had a sip or the first time you ever got drunk?
That's the first time I ever had a drink. And actually I had 2. My dad made me a hot toddy because I was sick. And I did not know what it was, but I knew I really liked it. What should say?
Jamie said, no, you're old.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Anyways, and so I went back and asked him for another one, and he gave my stepmom this look and said she wants another one. And
You knew.
I kind of figured something, you know.
We always had hottie toddies. Like, that was just what it was.
Whenever we got sick, that's what we had.
Well, yeah, when we got sick.
I didn't know why I liked it so much until later, and I found this bottle of whiskey under my dad's bed. He had one of those old school water beds that had like the shelves and stuff under it.
Yes.
And he hid a bottle of Wild Turkey under there. And so I started stealing. Yes, Daddy. I was stealing your Wild Turkey from under your bed and mixing it with orange juice.
And like he didn't know that because it was hot orange juice under his water bed.
No, the orange juice was in the refrigerator.
Until you put it back in the bottle under his bed.
No, I mixed it in a cup.
Oh, for you to drink.
Yes.
So much better than what I was thinking. No, I'm not the sharpest crown in the box. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. Well, we had hottie toddies when we were young, really young, but the first memory I have of wanting to drink was actually watching what's his name? Tom Cruise movie Cocktails.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh man, Tom Cruise was so hot.
And I was walking around with my little, like, probably pillow, you know? And I told my dad, I'm gonna be a cocktail waitress. And he said, no, you're not. You don't have any idea what a cocktail waitress. You can be a waitress. But you're not gonna be a cocktail waitress. I said, oh, I'm gonna be a cocktail waitress. Yes, I am.
And what's the rest of that story?
I was just a waitress who liked cock. I don't like either now. Wait tables or roosters.
How much is left in here?
Oh shoot! I don't know. Not enough. Baby's on her way.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a little more than half still, so it's alright for a minute. Isaiah makes much better tea than I do.
That's true.
Mine was a little
Watery.
strong, I was thinking.
I do not think so.
I think you put too much milk in it.
I don't think so.
I did.
I don't know. I like your tea. I'm just messing with you.
So you don't like chickens either, huh?
I don't like anything. I'm just a horrible, bitter old woman.
That's what the program does. It turns you into a bitter old woman.
That's not true at all. Wait, yes it is. I've met a lot of bitter old women.
Yep.
But they're sober.
Is she on her way over? How long does it take her to get here?
A while. She lives all the way across
The town.
which city we live in. I love that. That was all the town. I sound like people like the step for a while. And my glasses are really cute. I'm excited about them.
Did I ever finish that? That you didn't want some like mine and you didn't want some like hers, but you got a mixture of the two?
No, because what ended up happening is you started to tell her, and she said, "Oh, what are y'all drinking? I'll be there in a minute." She's like, "Oh, they're gonna talk to me. I'm on my way. I'm needed. I'm gonna plug in." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, she's needed. She needs to plug in." Brittany, listen, I want to tell you something. Did you see that I got to not hide stuff in live today? By any chance, did you see that on the other social media platform? That's a big deal, Crystal.
I think you could say Facebook.
Well, I mean,
Me too.
probably. I just don't want people to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go find this girl." I mean, I guess I don't know my actual name. They
No.
couldn't do that.
They don't.
My actual name is actual name 007. I thought you were on your way. Are you not here yet? She probably ain't even left. I'm sad. I'm really excited about her coming.
Alright.
I just appreciate that your priorities are in order, Brittany.
Because you don't have
Stay on the
YouTube
live.
Premium where you can do both.
How do we get my name off? Oh, because it's your actual name. I think you're.
Come over and I'll show you. I'll show you whenever you
I
get here.
don't know.
I'll show you when you get here. Because I've changed my name. More than once. Not because I got remarried. Just for anyone who was thinking that. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? I got water pulling. I thought it was a June bug.
It took her a second. She's like, I don't know what it is. That was kind of funny. That was awesome. I just want to know. Yes.
Show me?
Baptized.
Still watching.
Gecko came in.
Yeah.
Going up the wall.
She made it!
Told you I was coming.
Yay! Okay, we gotta fix this. So we're gonna take a break, or are we gonna stay live? No, we're gonna stay live and fix it. Okay, so
Oh, y'all got
Bear
a
with us.
spotlight and everything.
Put
well,
that
you
over
got
there.
to.
And we'll move this way.
Well, I was trying to figure out where y'all were doing it at. Cause it's flipped.
Is it flipped?
Oh, is it?
You, when I'm looking at it,
Or on my side?
you were over
Oh, because we got a front facing camera.
there.
Tommy told me that was gonna happen.
Yes, pick it up, or she gets antsy.
Oh, no, hold on. Stay. Leave it like that.
Oh.
I'll show you. I'm just gonna grab another chair and move the.
Is it still on live?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna run across.
See, that's magic. What? What are you doing?
I was gonna get some of that too.
Oh, I'll bring it up. There's the
She
cheese
made
over
more.
yonder.
Two. What are you doing?
Where do you want me at?
Over there next to Jamie.
Well, I thought we were gonna put it back
Where are
here.
you going?
No, that was a joke.
Oh no, it makes way more sense.
Because I was saying she could straddle that.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be in the picture like
Yes, she will. Y'all gotta scooch in. If everybody scooches.
If we're scooching?
Oh.
See there?
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, gotta scooch a little more.
Well, maybe let's go back here.
No, come back over here where you were.
Scoot that
But
way
I was-
towards her.
That's what I was doing. Is Brittany still on there?
Yeah.
So does the comments pop up whenever?
They probably
Yeah.
see now it's way too far away because we're not gonna be able to see the comments now again.
Oh, what do we need to do?
Bring it
Yeah, better go
forward.
get your glasses.
I can't for 17 days
Why?
because that's how long it takes to get a movie.
Because she's got
Tell
trifocals.
her to hush her mouth on live TV. Hush your mouth.
She's
on
got no line trifocals.
Isn't that for old people?
Yep.
What?
I can't hear you.
So they had to order them?
Yeah.
Where'd you get them from?
TSO.
I don't know, if y'all want to arrange it differently, y'all can rearrange it differently. I'm fine with
right
that.
here.
I just think you should
I don't like being real close to that camera.
a little bit more.
You don't want what?
I mean, she kept telling me to scoot in front of her. I don't like that.
I'll trade you seats.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you'll scoot up there?
Yeah.
Wait, where's?
Go.
I'm
Next.
getting
Okay.
it.
What is that? Is that creamer? Or
Yeah.
Is that?
It's coconut milk.
No, it's not. It's almond.
It's almond milk.
Good. Almond milk is even better.
Oh, you're right.
Turn it. See?
You do gotta come back up. See, I think she was right. You should be back there.
Here. Watch. I'll solve
what?
this.
No, don't slide it. Pick it up.
I'm trying. How am I gonna pick this thing up by myself?
You got
Oh, see? Yes, I think that's right.
to. Can you slide in there?
Try.
Easy. Easy.
It's okay.
I don't want my
Just
table
use
messed up.
this
It's
trial.
old.
Okay.
So these are super cute.
Isn't it
Thanks.
adorable?
I got them at the flea market. You can't.
Look, you're not in it
I'm
now.
not even in it.
Well, why are you way over there?
I don't know.
Whoa, look at all those. Who is that?
It's you and Brittany.
Oh, okay. I think she's telling me how to do it.
She said to go over to YouTube. I didn't do it. Now you're out of the picture.
I'm all good.
That's
They
why
were-
I pushed it back. Because that way everybody got to be in it. Bam.
Hello.
Anyway, she's saying go to the YouTube app
Mm-hmm.
and do it. I couldn't do it through there. I had to go through Google Plus.
I feel like super
figure
frogger
it
right
out.
now.
Why?
I don't know what these little cups. I feel like.
Oh my gosh, these cups are amazing. Is it still? It's not super hot still,
Nuh-uh, it's warm.
but we've had it in there for almost an hour.
There you go.
Yeah. The whole time we've been live for an hour and 9 minutes.
Oh,
we
really?
have been live for an hour and 9 minutes. It's amazing.
How long were you on it before it came on?
I mean, you know.
30
Wow.
minutes or so?
Oh.
And she was like, you should text Carlos. And I was like, oh, and Jamie. I didn't say that. I just
Think
thought
about
that.
Carlos before me.
Always think about Carlos.
You know,
Carlitos! Curly Joe! Hey, Curly Joe.
I don't think he's watching.
He's not.
Really?
He's
Carlos.
probably asleep.
He probably is. He
Yeah, she
worked
probably
all
is.
day long
Yeah.
today.
What's wrong with your
So.
kids?
One of them, it's a long story. One of them was upset because she felt like Dad doesn't show enough that he's proud of her. And then, so that was like a big thing, and then he talked to her, and then she felt worse, and so I was trying to talk to him and her, since he's working 8 hours from home, and like the whole thing was a phone conversation, and so like I'm trying to listen to her side of it, but also stay as one, since we're like really focusing on we're parents, like we back each other and all that. And so I was listening to her and I was like, you know, because a lot of what she was saying, crazy enough, is kind of like how I felt with my dad growing up. Like, well, it doesn't matter what I do. Like, it's never good enough. And it wasn't necessarily that it was never good enough. It was that was in my head what it was, you know? And so I was trying to tell her that, and then he was getting upset because she was kind of being mean to, you know, being teenage 15-year-old
Yeah.
self, and so it was like I was playing referee, which I'm not used to. Usually that's Dale's job, like to play referee. And so anyways, that's what all that was about. And then I finally just got her to calm down and like go walk outside, get ready for bed, you know, and I was like, we can talk more tomorrow, because I could tell she was exhausted. Like I was kind of exhausted, but she was exhausted. Like, because I've been up since 3:45 this morning.
Oh my God, why?
Yeah.
To go to the gym. I'm
So,
sure.
well, I went to the gym, and then Damien had to be at school by 6:15. And then Chloe's first day was today, so I had to go out there by 7:40, and then I had to get back to Wichita to make sure the other kids were back by 8:15. So it was just like a hectic day, but so then, oh, what did I say?
It's okay. Kansas will be okay with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, and then, does it show how many people are watching?
We
Just
just had
one.
we had another one on there. Then it went away.
Maybe it was Carlos.
No, it wasn't Carlitos.
You don't know.
I do know.
But anyways, the second one that had the panic attack was like, I have to be careful with what I say since this is live, but I'll tell more later in detail. But it's like she started kind of like what you heard me talking about the other day, me and Carlos, how she was doing, like, she can't control her hands and she just gets real, but this time, like, she, like, started, like, almost hyperventilating, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so I made Ashlyn leave the room, and, like, I'm talking to her, and I'm calming her down. We'll come to find out she's just, like, absolutely overwhelmed with, the situation at school. She's scared because those girls are getting out of Denver before too long, and they're the girls that were really mean to her in 6th grade. And so she's just, I don't know. Anyway, so I spent like an hour in her room with her, and it was just like, by the time I walked out, it was like my entire, like, everything was just drained from me. And I just sat down on the couch, and that's whenever I saw your text, and I was like, are you on this live? Then you said come over, and I'm like, yep, I need to come over.
That's
Should have brought
awesome.
some cheesecake.
Oh.
You owe Isaiah
Y'all-
cheesecake.
Realize. And Brittany, I'm gonna include you on this too. That when our husbands die, we have the perfect number for little girls. If y'all can bring cheesecake and tea,
Oh my god.
I mean, we'll just get a big house, go live in Miami, and
And sit out on the lanai.
Yes.
Love the Golden Girls.
Candy Blanche.
Actually, yeah, absolutely.
Or have
But
bunch of sex with men. Oh, that's another
I think
reason
she's
why.
actually
I was gonna say, I
French.
think that's me.
No,
We
you're
can-
Dorothy.
She's pretty tawdry already.
Yeah, it's Dorothy.
No,
Beautiful, elegant, sophisticated, and does it
I don't
classy.
know about that.
that's more you.
Alright, yeah, I am Dorothy.
Oh.
Hi, Rose.
I thought she said I'm bored. I was like, then come over.
You're Rose. I'm
Which one's the short one?
Sophia.
That's you?
the old lady.
Oh.
Oh, I loved that one.
Yeah, she's the one that made the show, so yeah, totally you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She said I'm Rose.
Picture it. Sister. I actually just rewatched The Golden Girls not that long ago.
What's funny is you could totally apply that to recovery. Picture it. Which city?
And then we could have our own sitcom.
I mean, we kind of already do. It's called the YouTube channel.
YouTube.
I'm just gonna sit around.
I tried
say things.
talking about the YouTube earlier, and my mom looked over at me. She was like, "The YouTube?"
Like, I can't even. I gotta move back around, don't
Yeah,
I?
you do.
I wanted to face y'all.
You need to face them though.
I mean, no, but look,
Yeah.
with sitcoms, have you ever seen anybody actually facing each other? I mean, all those
Yeah.
sitcoms, they all, it's Christmas dinner all the way around here. Nobody on that side of the table. 8 people over here.
Yeah.
Nobody over there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what that's about. I mean, other than the camera angle, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, so my glasses. Okay, so I called you. Did I
So
call
she
you?
actually got a mixture of mine and your
Yeah.
glasses. She was like, I don't want them like Crystal's and I don't want them like Jamie's.
I don't think you
And so she got a mixture of the
Today?
two.
No. I got a bunch.
How do you know? You don't ever answer your phone?
I
Ever.
don't think you did.
Never.
I don't know. You can. That's a lie.
No, it's not.
You can't say never.
Yeah, we can.
No, because I can prove to you that you're.
You answer my calls.
How are you gonna prove it? You got us recorded?
No, I can show you where there's received calls on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that creepy.
That's awesome.
Although maybe one day I will be.
You're a bit creepy.
Just a little bit.
So are you on $8 hairs? Did you see that? She goes, I just need $8 hairs.
For what?
I was like,
Did I miss it?
I said, is it for the voodoo? And then I started to plot like this, and she goes, are you making fun of people? She's like, you just insulted a whole group of people. I was like, no, I didn't. I said, I insinuated that, yeah, the $8 hairs was a bit voodoo-ish. And that maybe there would be a pot involved. She did not find it funny.
She got a little funny.
No, she really did not.
She's just worried about her Berkey right now.
Yep, that's true.
I need my Berkey refilled.
Shout out to the Berkey.
Berkey.
If you don't know what it is, Google it.
Thing.
Huh?
Yes, if you don't know what it is, Google it. I love this thing. Y'all do too. Y'all like my Berkey water? You know you
Heck
do.
yeah, it's good water.
Oh, I got all heated at the volleyball game tonight.
Can't imagine that.
Well, the team kept trying to cheat. Like, there's one thing that most of the other teams, like, okay, it's an adult league. We are not professionals. We are not college players. If the ref can't see it and he calls it out and it's on our side and it's in, then we'll be like, no, that was in. Like, that's how all the teams play. Like, we're just, whatever.
Right.
And the other team kept cheating. Like, they kept, like, questioning the ref, and it was, like, going back and forth, and I was like, this is ridiculous. One guy served twice in a row. Like, he served, and then I rotated, I came out, and then I see him serving again while I'm sitting out, and I'm like, oh, excuse me, he just served? They're out of rotation, it's our point. And so, the guy who's serving is like, oh, no, I didn't. And I was like, dude, you just served me while I was on the court. I'm off now. That means we have rotated. That means you have rotated. And so the ref is like, oh, okay, well, you know, it has to be a different server now, or whatever. I'm like, no, it's our ball, it's our point. And they never gave us the ball, and they never gave us our point. And I was like, hold on, if we're gonna go by the rules, then you need to give us the ball, and you need to give us the point. And I was like, and aside from that, the guy who served just served it out. And you're saying it's a replay and they get another chance? I was like, no way, no. And so it's like, it's going back and forth. Finally, I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter. And so I go and sit down, and I looked over at the girl who was sitting next to me, and I was like, I think maybe I went a little bit over, because I was not that calm. I was like, I think I went a little over top on that one. And she was like, yeah, it's all right. I was like, I don't think it is, because I don't really feel right about it. Well, then the other team starts making fun. They're like, oh, we gotta make sure to have perfect serves. And I was like, oh my gosh. Now I really know that I wasn't acting right, because they're making fun of me and it's pissing me off. And I was like, y'all, next time that I get up and start doing that, just tell me, Jane, it's okay. And I'll go sit down and I'll not say anything else, but whatever. Sticking up for my team. It didn't work. But I didn't cuss. And I
Hey,
didn't.
where's your phone? Oh.
I played volleyball the other day, and it was indoor volleyball, and this guy kicked it over the net, and
It's not,
they
sorry.
and they
I just want to unlock it. Unlock it. Use your face.
It is unlocked. You just slide it.
Oh. Alright.
So you were playing indoor volleyball and they hit it over the net
yeah.
and you dove. Did you get a hole in your pants?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I do
thank
that.
goodness.
I do that. See? Oh, she's looking for the ball.
Alright.
So tell me your story.
He kicked it, and the ref was like out, and he was like, "No, that's legal."
It actually is now. It used to not be, but
It is, right?
Not in the adult league that we play in. It actually says that you can't play from the waist down, so you can't kick it. But the refs sometimes let you. But in club and high school now, you can actually kick it and it's legal.
So, and then they served it.
You can kick the volleyball?
They served it, and it hit the net, and she let him play it.
Yeah, you do that now.
What?
Yeah, it's they've changed a lot of the rules.
I'm an old lady.
Yeah,
How
that's
is that
you play it off the
okay?
net now.
How do you get out?
Not
of
okay
that?
with this. See, I should have had you Google the rules for me, Brittany. Yes.
Jamie, how do you go home? It's an iPhone. It's so weird.
Or what do you need? YouTube?
No, go to. Do you have a Google Plus on here?
No idea. What do I do? Just type in Google Plus?
Yeah. With the plus sign, not the word.
Oh, that's totally doing work.
Because I tried to change your name on YouTube app and it wouldn't change.
Yeah.
I went to settings, Brittany. I went to settings. Just so you know.
I had way too much tea.
Oh, okay. I think I see how.
I still haven't got to
Let's
tell you
see.
about my glasses. So I got these glasses,
This is what my Google Plus looks
trifocals.
like.
I got
So do I
trifocals.
push on my.
Yeah.
There you have like
then
little
click on
flowers and points in black, and then like green on the bottom. It's
That's
really
my
cute.
old
It's
one.
okay.
That's mine.
Excited
I was
about it.
married before. That's my last name.
Really?
Yeah, I changed it because I get too much junk email, but I still have stuff that goes there, so I don't
Alright,
close
she's
it.
gonna count. Okay, and
I had my old married last name on one of my emails. She was like, "Who's that?" That's me. It's one of my other last names.
My old married. That's funny. We are like the boringest live channel ever.
That's why we only have one viewer.
But she is loyal.
She is loyal.
She will stay with
She's
us.
Rose.
She is Rose.
So can people go? Here she comes. You must have changed the way you do it.
That was still drinking, so listen to me. That's awesome. Is there anything you find that was easier when you were drinking instead of sober?
Talking to people.
Having sex with strangers.
Exactly. Dancing.
No, I do that anyway. I have
Oh,
fun
I
doing
don't.
that. I like to go dancing.
Bam, right there.
Did it? Yes.
It is so weird on an iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm not dogging iPhones, it's just not my cup of tea.
Ah, spotted tea. Listen, I think we need to do something that is more interesting. Just in this exact moment.
I
I think
am
we should do the hokey pokey.
super interested right now. Like,
Put your right hand in. And your right hand down. Then your right. What are you doing?
I'm trying to change my name.
I just showed you.
I
How do
know,
you do
but it wasn't.
How do you do it right there? You just click on your name and delete it and start over.
Well, but like this part is linked to some of my business too.
It will only change it across the Google platform. It doesn't change it elsewhere.
There. Let me go back to. Let
Elsewhere.
me go back to the YouTube. And
So
see
like
if
if
it's
you
changed.
use your Gmail for something, yeah, your name will change on that.
Oh, it's delayed.
Oh, is it delayed?
Yeah, she said it was.
Oh no, it's because it was paused. Push the live button at the end. Tap the video and then tap live. Now it's live.
Oh, okay. Now how do I see the comments?
You don't have to turn it down.
Oh.
On your back
It's the
feed.
feedback. Back feed? Back.
Feedback, yeah. Feedback.
I don't know, whatever it's called.
I don't
Now
know
comment.
what I'm doing. Maybe now I can't see the comments.
I
Where's
guess it's
the
got
live
super
chat
hot
button?
in here.
Oh, it's on live.
No, the live, let me show you. Live chat button. No, go, turn it the other way.
You know what?
Live chat.
I'm really glad
Oh,
that we
there
don't
we
have
go.
a million viewers yet because we don't even have to
We
work
have
it.
no idea what's going
We
on.
have no idea how to work it.
Is
But I
it
think-
worth it? Let me work it. I
I
put
think
my
it-
thing down, flip it and reverse it? Is that what she says?
Mhm.
And then she says it backwards, which is super weird.
Wow! Awesome! That was awesome. I don't care. No, it's really kind of cool though because we have a pretty good like crew. It like this, and then if Brittany, she's gonna do our.
Did you comment?
Hi, look, there's somebody else. Oh, is that you?
Oh, I
It's
don't know.
probably you.
Nah, because she's already off.
No.
You didn't comment?
No.
Why did you comment? I thought you were going to comment so we could see her new name.
What should her new name be?
What'd you put, Disney Princess?
No, it just
Have
says
them
Jamie.
name you.
It's
Dude.
just Jamie.
I only need one.
Ask her. She doesn't know what you pushed.
Ah, there, it's back.
Yeah.
So
push
we
the
do have a
live
pretty
chat.
good crew though because.
I'm gonna go behind me.
Oh, that's funny because it's the same.
It's spelled honey,
Oh,
yeah.
but look, it didn't change the other ones.
Hola.
Hola.
Oh, it should have. Oh well.
I don't know.
Oh, it says message retracted. Okay, never mind.
Message retracted?
Yeah, I was gonna take the other ones off. It doesn't matter.
The second person is you.
Well, but now it's off. Watch. Totally off.
It's like Roseanne or Cher. It's Jamie.
Just Jamie.
Like Prince.
Oh, or Prince. Or
The
like
artist
Cricket.
formerly known as Jamie.
Like we've never. She said something. I don't know what it said. them.
Yeah,
See,
you're
that's
not.
why we need our phones on too.
Yeah, maybe we should just do that.
I tried that and I couldn't keep up with it.
Why?
I don't know.
Brittany, what did you do tonight? Have you already asked her that?
No.
No. She is,
Oh, I thought you meant put the word just in there too. Never mind.
she's our information girl. She tells us information. She's our fact checker.
Oh, look, she thought we were talking about just Jamie was my name, not Jamie. Not Jamie.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't like my name is just Jamie on there. Well, she thought it was just Jamie.
Oh.
You know? That would be kind of cool.
That would.
Yeah.
Just Jaime though. Everyone's gonna say it's Jaime.
Well, hello, Hermes.
Well, I think it's interesting. Hi. So, that's good.
Hey, boy.
What'd you say about in the
Went to an 8 p.m. meeting. It was really good. Visited afterward.
Oh,
for
yay! Love that.
Right.
So I drove my poor husband around and made him go to a bunch of doctor's appointments today. I mean, I went to, we both went to the eye doctor and we both went to the dentist. And he was fine with all of that until he realized he needed glasses and none of his teeth are salvageable.
Oh.
That sucks.
And he was pretty pissed.
Pretty
and so he
devastating.
would not go to his hearing appointment. He was like, I don't care, I'm not going to hearing. I've already got enough bad news. And it's like, I've already been told my eyes are bad. I've been told my teeth are bad. I'm not getting a hearing aid. I don't care what you say. I'm not getting a hearing aid. So I'm not going to get my hearing checked. And I was like, all right, it's your ears. I don't care.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. And I went,
Oh, I totally thought that you were at Walmart today doing Walmart pickup. Because
Yeah.
it was
Oh, were you?
a van just like
Oh.
yours. And like she got out
Did
of
you
the
do
car.
something weird?
Well, I yelled at her.
No. Oh, did you?
Yeah. I thought it was Jamie. And like I was frustrated because and I felt bad for them. They were like backed up, whatever. And like I totally like they were being super nice about it and anyways and I kind of felt bad for them because they had so many people there. Well, the person I thought was you, like I saw the van pull up behind me and I was like, oh, it's kind of like her car. Well, I didn't think anything of it. Then I pulled in. And then she ended up like pulling in somewhere else. Well, I guess she was not as understanding that they were just super, super busy. And she was frustrated. And so like she gets out of her car and she's like knocking on that door of the pickup thing. And I'm like, they come out whenever they're, they come out with your stuff. Like you don't go up to the door. And she's like just banging. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Jamie. Like seriously still thinking it's you. And so like I roll the window down and I'm like, Jamie! Stop banging on the door, Jamie! And the lady kind of like does this and then she just keeps knocking and I thought, ooh, she didn't like fully turn, so maybe that's not her. And so she keeps knocking, y'all. She like keeps knocking. Finally, I get out of my car and I go to the front and I'm like standing there because I'm honestly thinking you're about to have this total meltdown. And it's not you.
I'm really
and I
sad that you
realize
think that would be me.
No, it was your
That
car.
says a lot about it.
and
I
I'm
gotta stop
telling
throwing
you-
those seeds across the house.
I'm telling you, it looked like you. It looked like you. And I kept, so I get out and I'm like walking up there so that you're not like having a breakdown by yourself. I'm gonna come join you, right? So like, I get there and I'm like,
That's like the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
maybe 4 cars away. And I realize it's not you. And man, this girl looks at me and I just turn around and walk the other way. Like, totally awkward, but I thought it's okay. She has no idea who I am. I just go out my car.
She
Maybe
can have
she's
a
gonna watch
breakdown by
this.
herself.
Maybe she's
I
gonna
don't know
watch
that
this
yet.
and she's gonna be like, oh, she was just trying to comfort me. She was not some crazy woman.
No,
She's
the
a
other
crazy
woman was
woman.
being crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's not nice.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Let people just do their jobs.
Well, their system had
Everybody
crashed
has a
yesterday. So it's like they had 65 orders from yesterday.
See there, it's done.
It's da-da-da. I don't think we should switch to a different view.
I don't care.
I think
Why
we
did you
should.
just hit okay?
It's still gonna die. I mean, I can hit okay. It's still gonna die.
How much is left?
Not much.
Not much. 15%.
Oh, 15% on my phone will last a long time.
Not on that.
This
battery.
tablet is like 8 years old.
It's still. Show the picture difference. Put the other picture up there. Hold it up there.
Are you sure you want me to?
Yeah.
There was a ghost in here earlier taking Jamie's picture. She thinks my phone got hacked. My phone did not get hacked. First of all. No, it did not. No. Second of all,
It's watching these $8 hairs.
it was a ghost. And I had my phone propped up there. We were trying to figure out what angle we were going to put it at. And it started taking pictures of her. Back to back pictures. Just pictures.
It's true. It also took
Anything
pictures of her.
This is not a metaphysical video that we're doing, so we'll elaborate on that later.
I don't think we're doing any type of video. We're just doing this video.
Ghost.
Nah, that's a kid. Oh, that's a.
Oh.
Stop.
It's
Back up.
In the name of the.
Yeah, I'll get you some water.
Oh.
Because you can't fit through there anyway. I mean, you can make yourself fit, but that's
she
not.
said stop.
In the name of love. Before. Hey, how are you?
You're talking to.
Chad Kensington.
Kensington.
He says it's me, Chad.
Hey,
Hey,
Chad.
Chad.
Hello, Chatty. Chatty Cathy.
What's this on the floor?
It fell.
Because it can be.
How you doing, Chad?
I keep looking down here because it's like I can see the comments on my phone. He
So
hasn't said anything
then-
else.
So are you gonna try the other one? Are you gonna check out that one so she can see the difference in the camera? Chad, we're trying to decide which camera to use.
Feeling even richer than yesterday.
Whoop whoop!
Oh yeah, did you get paid? Was today payday?
Oh,
Oh, my battery's dying. I gotta switch. We're gonna have to turn this off, Chad. Come follow us. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Anyways,
have to get used to this Chad.
we're gonna have to turn that camera off
Uh-huh.
and turn it onto here because I don't think we're done with our video yet.
I don't think so. I think we've really just kind of figured it all out and got it started. So.
Yeah. So we'll be back.
All right.
Give us
Excuse me.
2 minutes max. Thank you.
I'll
Even if you're
support.